Welcome to Keep It Off. Do you like pizza? Cause I love pizza. Unfortunately, when you're having pizza, if it's a delicious pizza, it's probably not good for you. It's probably high in fat, high in calories, and that's just not what this channel's about. So today, we're gonna be changing the game. Today, we're gonna be making a high protein, low calorie pizza that does not compromise when it comes to flavor. My name is Tommy and I'm on my own weight loss journey. I've lost well over 200 pounds and I am not at my goal yet. So if you like videos just like this where we do recipes, recipe reviews, and just cover the whole gamut of dieting lifestyle, then please subscribe to Keep It Off because we got a whole lot more in store for you. Let's go!
Be strong.
So for this recipe, you're gonna need low-fat mozzarella, fat-free mozzarella, egg whites, dried egg white protein powder, allulose sweetener, and only allulose sweetener. No other sweetener is gonna work. Allulose specifically. Salt, garlic, oregano, sugar-free marinara. This one is 25 calories for 125 grams. Cream of tartar, cornstarch, crushed red pepper, 0-calorie garlic parmesan seasoning. Now for your proteins, because it is a protein lover's pizza, we're gonna be using turkey bacon, 96% lean ground beef, 99% lean ground turkey, turkey pepperoni, spicy Italian chicken sausage. We're also using some chicken breast. This one is frozen black pepper herb chicken breast strips. Okay, so the crust of this pizza is going to be a cloud bread. I gotta tell you, this cloud bread stuff, it has a great texture, way better than cauliflower crust. I wouldn't want to say just as good as a bread crust, but wow, it tastes amazing. It has a texture and a consistency kind of like bread, as long as you do it using the method that I'm going to show you. So the first thing we're gonna work on is the base. We're gonna need 8 ounces of egg whites. We're gonna put them into a bowl. We're gonna start the hand mixing process. You're gonna need a hand mixer because we're trying to make kind of like a meringue. And we want the egg whites to be thicker than shaving cream. So I've got my 8 ounces of egg whites in here, but before I get the mixing going on that, I wanted to prep a couple of things. I've got 20 grams of cornstarch in this bowl. We're gonna add it at 2 different times to the egg whites, but not yet. I'm gonna put that off to the side. And the spicy Italian sausage, I wanna put that in the oven. I'm gonna use convection oven I have here on the countertop. I'm gonna put it at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. This way we can get a few things going at the same time. All right, so that's going. Now let's get our hand mixing going. So at this point, it's starting to get foamy. We are nowhere near where we need to be. However, let's start getting a little bit of our cornstarch in there. So we're just gonna sift it right in. All right, 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar also going in, and then continue mixing. We're gonna add the rest of our cornstarch. We're just gonna sift that right in. Starting to get creamy, but again, we want it thicker than shaving cream. We're not quite as thick as we need to be, but we are getting pretty thick. You want it to be so thick that you could go upside down with it and it not fall. Now you're gonna put 2 tablespoons of allulose in there. The allulose, what that's gonna do is that's gonna help with the browning, and that's gonna help give you that color and texture for your cloud bread. Just gonna scrape our sides here. So once you got that meringue consistency, now we're off to the next step. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig a hole here And we're gonna add our egg white protein powder. Specifically, I use egg white protein powder. I know it's a protein powder, and I know we may wanna use our favorite like HDLT protein or something else like that. You need to use egg white protein powder to get the right bread consistency. And we're gonna be using 25 grams of it. It doesn't have to be this specific brand, but I will link it below. So we're just gonna lightly mix it a little bit. Now your meringue does get affected when you put this last component, because we are gonna also now add all of our Italian seasonings now. We're gonna add oregano. You're just doing this to flavor. A little bit of red chili flakes, some garlic parm, and some garlic. And of course, some salt. You're gonna lightly mix that, and then we're gonna get it onto the pan. In the past, when I've done this, I've used parchment paper and a square pan. So normally I line it with parchment, but because I'm doing a copycat recipe and I'm trying to copy Pizza Hut's Meat Lovers Pizza, I bought a round pan specifically for pizza, and it's supposed to be non-stick. We'll see if it serves the purpose that we need. Hopefully our cloud bread doesn't stick to the pan, but we'll find out. So we're just gonna work it and kind of mold it to that pizza shape that we're looking for. Kind of even it out. So now we're gonna get it into the oven, 350 degrees. We're gonna put it in there for about 25 minutes. We're gonna start checking it around the 20-minute mark, and I'll let you know just how many minutes I had to put it in for. Now that we have the hardest part of this whole thing in the oven and we're getting our crust going, we've got now some of our proteins. We've got 3 ounces of beef, 3 ounces of ground turkey, 45 grams of turkey pepperoni, and 45 grams of turkey bacon. I'm going to air fry the turkey bacon so it's nice and crispy. And to do that, we're gonna put it in the air fryer at 360 degrees for 5 minutes, and then flip it, rinse and repeat another 5 minutes. And that will be nice and crispy. This we're gonna get into a pan. So we're just gonna add this to the pizza and put it into the oven just to melt with the cheese. We're gonna get our turkey bacon into the air fryer here. I like to cut them in half just because I can fit more of them into the air fryer. The 45 grams of turkey bacon works out to be 3 strips approximately. I still weigh it out because in case one of the strips is heavier than the other, at least, you know, I can make sure that I'm being accurate. Now we'll get over to the stove. All right, so we're gonna get our ground meat in here. We got 3 ounces of ground turkey and 3 ounces of ground beef. I season my ground meat the same regardless if it's turkey or beef. Obviously, you can season to the flavor that you enjoy. Once you get your egg whites in the oven, your crust, the rest of it kind of comes together very quickly. I feel like the most difficult part is the cloud bread portion of it, and that's really not hard at all. And as I said, if you've had cloud bread before, you know that flavor is well worth it. So to season this, we are going to put a little bit of taco seasoning on it, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of salt. All right, when that's done, we're just gonna put that off to the side. We're still gonna add our Italian sausage to this mix, and we're gonna add our bacon and some chicken. Okay, so that's probably done. I just pulled it out of the oven. It was in there for less than 20 minutes, and look how beautiful that looks. We are gonna let it rest, but wow, that is a thing of beauty. Does that look like bread of a pizza? OMG. Okay guys, please learn from my mistake. The first time I was using this new pan, I got this like fancy pizza pan that claimed that it was non-stick. It's stuck. So I used some parchment paper, and sure enough, we are in business. No issues here. Just want you to see the texture and how bready this is. This is a really nice bread consistency. Let's see the other side. You can see all of our flavor in there, all of the oregano, the garlic, all of that. It's just beautiful. So now we're gonna prep. We've got all of our different proteins here. We're gonna chop it up. We want everything to kind of really be bite-sized. This way we get taste of everything in every bite. These chicken Italian sausages, I used to love hot dogs, and these have replaced hot dogs for me. I gotta say, I love them. I think they're delicious. They range about anywhere from 70 to 80 calories per hot dog. They're great. It's like a mixture of a hot dog and a sausage. This one here, the flavor of it is Italian spicy sausage. You didn't see me do this. I did this off camera. I have 3 ounces of chicken breast. This is like a frozen chicken breast that you just put in the microwave, and this is 3 ounces of it. The flavor of it is black pepper and herb. I think it's 130 calories per 3 ounces. You just want to get everything real nice and tiny, so that way you can really spread it over the pizza. If you have big chunks of everything, you're gonna have some bites with great flavor and some bites lacking flavor. Guys, you know, we make errors all the time in the kitchen. My big error today was taking that pan for granted and not using parchment paper. So if you're with me this far, I would like for you to comment down below parchment paper to show me that you're still with me. I won't be doing that again. I've always used the parchment paper, and I guess I got caught up in the hype of the new pan. I won't be linking that pan down below, that's for sure. Let's get our sauce and our cheese ready. So we're gonna get 125 grams of our sauce here. We're gonna use the negative method, and we're just gonna spread that out. 1.5 servings of our fat-free mozzarella, and then we're gonna do 2 servings of the reduced fat mozzarella. So you have 1.5 servings of the fat-free and 2 servings of the reduced fat. You're gonna mix those up and spread it out nice and even. Next, 45 grams of your turkey pepperoni. And then we're gonna add the rest of our protein mix right on top. And now we're gonna have a meat lovers / protein lovers pie. Now we have to throw this back in the oven and let that cheese melt, let the tomato sauce. Now we'll just put it right back in the oven just for 5 minutes and let everything settle into each other. All right, let's get this bad boy in the oven. This is our meat lovers / protein lovers Pizza Hut pizza. I am super excited for this one. We are done. I gotta tell you, screwing up, I put a little bit too much faith in this pan, and not using that parchment paper, that's a mistake I'll never make again. So please learn from my mistake. Use parchment paper when you're doing the cloud bread. Let's get into the numbers. If you divide this pizza by 8, like a pizza would be cut, for 1 slice of pizza, you're looking at 153 calories, 3.7 net carbs, 4.3 grams of fat, and 22 grams of protein. So if you were to eat, let's say, half of this pie as a meal, you're looking at 612 calories, 88.2 grams of protein, or 17.3 grams of fat, and 14.8 net carbs. OMG, guys, this is number-wise amazing. Now let's see what it tastes like. Oh yeah. Guys, comment down below parchment paper, because wow, what a screw up that was. This thing is packed with meat, packed with protein. Now yours doesn't have to be a meat lovers. I'm a huge fan of meat lovers, but if you like a supreme pizza or you like just a pizza with pepperoni, you can do this any way you would do a pizza. Guys, just look at that. You'd rather have cauliflower crust? I don't think so. And where are you gonna get pizza at 153 calories per slice? I don't think so. Not with all these toppings. Cloud bread is the way to go. And it folds and holds like pizza. You know what this could use right on top? This could use a drizzle of fat-free ranch. Take your pizza to the next level. Probably 3 grams of ranch. So good. I wonder if I can actually eat half. A lot of meat, a lot of protein on here. I may only get through 3. We'll find out. That ranch on top, so good. We gotta give the boss a slice. Guys, you gotta make this one fire. So good. I mean, I'm a big fan of meat lovers, but pizza in general, I just love it. If you like pizza like this, if you're into like a meat lover style pizza, give this one a shot. If you're not, comment down below, what's your favorite style of pizza? Is it plain pizza? Are you one of these people that are into having pineapple on top? Are you a pepperoni person? What's your favorite style pizza? Comment down below, let's chat about it. 153 calories per slice, 22 grams of protein. This one is a winner. If you found this video to be helpful, then please like, comment, and consider subscribing to keep it off, because we got a whole lot more in store for you. And remember, get it off and keep it off. Peace.
Be strong. Be strong.